Hello, fellow pipers. Yanis here, and welcome to my shop on this cloudy and gray Sunday, 5th of January 2025. I wish you all well in this year, to you and to your loved ones. And with this, I mean everything to go well in your life. And to those who still need to celebrate Christmas and New Year's, also to them, I wish everything good and well in their in this year. Smoking this Don Carlos Canadian. One note. One note is a sign of the level of the pipe. I also saw two notes and note as a musician note. This one has one. And in it, I'm smoking a English mixture that will be in my next video, presented as honorable mention. I tend to do top 5 pipe tobaccos of 2024 as my next video. So you will get 2 videos today. And before I continue, I would like to thank each and every one of you who are watching my videos, commenting, supporting my channel this way. Either if you are a subscriber for a longer time, years, or if you just became a subscriber last month or in the last 2 months, because there was an influx of subscriptions, like 130 plus. I don't know what I did to deserve that. So thank you again. And I think it's the correct opportunity to say also that on the 3rd of January, 2 days ago, I celebrated 10 years of pipe smoking. So on the 3rd of January 2015, I bought my first pipe. It was a small Savinelli Lolita. And I think I bought McBaron loose cut, vanilla loose cut, and Borkum Reef with vanilla Cavendish. I smoked both of them the same evening, and I got my tongue burned. But that was 10 years ago. Now I'm smoking something totally different. Okay, now let's proceed to more fluid stuff. Let me put down the pipe. So what do we have? First of all, I have opened this Kilchoman Saneg, and I'm slowly drinking it. It's very intensive. Not too sweet. But I think that some time in the glass benefits. it benefits with some time in the glass. And I added a few drops of water. So let me show you what fluid bottles or what whiskey I have received in the last part of the year. Some of them were for Christmas gifts, and some of them I bought myself. So they are like 2 bottles of Jameson, which I received as a gift. It's an ordinary, everyday Irish whiskey that I enjoy. Then I bought Craigellachie 17 years old. Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey. This was recommended, so I decided on the basis of that. My friend came from Ireland and he brought me another Irish whiskey, Waterford Peated. Let me show you this one. It's not so much glossy. So Waterford Peated. It's all about their Acadian barley, the old ways, and so on. So Waterford Distillery was established on the premises of the ex-brewery. A remarkable provenance verified this whiskey's origin and assemblage by entering its... Okay, that's nothing special. Arcadian barley from our secret garden of delights explores the natural flavors, intensity, and honesty of old ways. Out of necessity since the dawn of time, peat has been the primary fuel source in rural Ireland. With its sweet pungency familiar to generations gathered around the hearths of ancient thatch-shed cottages. This same diffused aroma cloaked barley dried over peat, smoked by elite distillers, a custom that died out in the 1850s. With Irish peat malted barley grown on the single farm origin of Finscourt in County Carlow, we return to an earthy, wild, and raw tradition rooted in the distant past. A newer distillery, interesting blue bottles. They do different batches. I hope they will succeed, as I, of course, hope everybody to succeed. And the last bottle, still packed. I really took off and rest during the holidays. Another of recommended whiskies. If you follow my channel, you will know from who. So, Ardnamurchan, 10 years old. So, Ardnamurchan, 10 years old, 50% alcohol by volume, unchill filtered natural color, unpeated series, matured in X bourbon barrels and Paul and it's in some guys barriques. So 10th anniversary edition. So Ardnamurken 10th anniversary edition, 10 years old. And I think this is a nice representative of Scotch whiskies. Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. And I had to order it from Netherlands. Our market is not so big. So, what else to tell you? So you can see I have these two jars here, which we can for sure connect to the cigar cakes. So slowly I will start the preparations for the 2025 cigar cakes. I also bought a bunch of jars that I will use for cigars that I'm hydrating. Now I think they are enough hydrated. I don't want them to be too wet. And I will cut them and put them in these jars, label it, and use them for future projects. Whoops. Need a bigger space. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. And to finish this video, I hope you are all well informed about Sutliff and McBaron, and I'm not going into all this. A lot of pipers have give away good information. Nevertheless, there is a fog of pipe tobacco production all around. Of course, companies will not share everything, and even when they share, they do it like it could be one thing or another when you read the statements. But one thing is sure, and I will show it right now. Okay, now this is a message to, I think, more or less US pipers and shops, stores who are using Sutliff tobacco for blending their own blends. Now, to say Happy New Year and in the same sentence, almost the same sentence, telling people to buy as much as they can. I wouldn't do that way. However, what is important here is information. Now, Sutliff is telling US pipers to stock up because the blends, the tobaccos, the blending tobaccos are more or less going away. So it seems like it's going to be a hard cut regarding Sutliff, and we will see what's going on with McBaron. Well, who is going to take over the HH blend, if any, and other blends. So when we were talking about this in the past, like, and some pipers were commenting, oh, don't make a fuss out of this and so on. Now we can see that it's not really a good outlook for Sutliff tobacco and for McBaron tobacco. But we will see. And we will see how this will affect European market, because this is a message to US market and Sutliff buyers. And we will see what's going on in Europe. Maybe it will not be so bad. Okay, tune in to my next video when I will present my top 5 pipe tobaccos of 2024. Yes, I was not the diversity of my smoking was not so big as some other years. So only top 5 and a couple of honorable mentions. So see you in my next video.